Hey everybody, it's Cousin Shannon from Iowa. I have been putting a secret ingredient in all my recipes. I just tell you it's my Southwest seasoning. I did a short on my Southwest seasoning a while back. It was probably one of the first shorts I made, but I'm going to make it again. I keep the recipe on the side of the bottle and I fill this whole thing up. It takes several of the recipe that I have to fill this, so I'm going to show you through it once and then I will show you what it looks like at the end and then I'll shake it up. But this is the Southwest seasoning. I put in my fajitas, I put it in my any Tex-Mex recipe that I make. I put it in my husband's meal prep that I do every week for him with the hamburger. So here we go. So I got 2 tablespoons of chili powder. First one wasn't really full, so get a little more. Two tablespoons of cumin. Cumin is what makes it Southwest seasoning. Cumin is in a lot. If you smell cumin, you're gonna think you're making tacos. I run this till I'm just about out and then I make a whole batch. This lasted me quite a while, at least 6 months, I think. 2 tablespoons of paprika. 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. We love garlic. And I'll put this recipe in the description so you can have it. And then we go down to a teaspoon. You want a teaspoon of oregano. A teaspoon of cilantro. Teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. And then we drop down to a half teaspoon got a half teaspoon of black pepper. Half teaspoon of turmeric. Half teaspoon of coriander. And a half teaspoon of annatto. So that's the basic recipe that I make. And then I'm gonna just keep going until I get it up to the top. I am gonna add something that I have. It's not on my label, but I'm gonna add some onion powder. It's not on my label, but I think it should be in here. I'm just making an executive decision here. I'm gonna put a teaspoon of onion powder in. There we go. Might change the flavor a little bit. I don't think anybody will notice. But this is just an old spice jar that I had. And once I get them all done, mix it all up. So I will show you what it looks like when I'm done. So there's all the layers. And it took, I tripled the recipe and that got me up to here. So you could probably do 4 or 5 to fill one of these big shaker canisters. And it's what you can get your Sam's seasonings or whatever brand you use. And then once you empty one of those, this I think may have been a black pepper one. Just shake it up, and this is what I use in pretty much every one of my Tex-Mex dishes. It's whenever I say Southwest seasoning, this is what I'm using. So you should try it. It's really good. I think I might have seen most of it except for the onion powder on Pinterest. Seasonings are getting to my sinuses. But you want to shake it up really good to make sure everything's incorporated. And you can use this for tacos, fajitas, anything you want to just give a little Tex-Mex flavor to. So we'll see you next time.